Good morning, and have a happy Tuesday, everyone. It is Tuesday, August 8th. Oh, it's the 8th. Okay. So let's get to my low, my high, my act of kindness. I would say my low is I really didn't get very much sleep last night. I don't know. I guess just really feel like actually falling asleep. Like I'm like tossing and turning. Like you keep your eyes closed, but like you're still kind of aware of what's going on. That was like me for a good majority of last night. So I'm probably going to be feeling it sometime this morning and in the afternoon. Let's see. My high is I got to see my mom, my grandma, and my dad yesterday. You know, I had a dinner with them. It was awesome. And my act of kindness was my mom asked me to get corn from the supermarket, so I got corn. I got the corn from Wegmans. Although I have to say, my mom was convinced like since the corn was from Wegmans, it was gonna be mushy. Didn't taste very mushy to me. I mean, keep in mind, I think my mom is acting this way because she's cranky. I mean, she just had knee surgery. She's taking lots of pain medication. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd be cranky too. But seriously, I thought the corn from Wegmans was fine. Like, I didn't think it was mushy. It was good corn. Good corn, good flavor, good texture. It was firm texture, not like a mushy texture. Don't get me wrong, I like mushy corn. I do. Because like, it's sort of seriously, to me, mushy corn when you're eating corn on the cob, mushy corn kind of feels like you take a bite into it and it's as if it kind of melts off of the cob and then you eat it. I don't know, that's just what it feels like to me. Not really wrong, I like that texture. So, with that out of the way, I really don't know what I'm going to do here. I mean, we've had 12 guests on Hot Ones this season. Now, actually, hold on a second. Let me just look it up real fast. First you feast. If I can find Hot One season 21. See it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now here's the thing. One of those 12 guests was a repeat guest. Because sometimes they'll do like an impromptu episode when like an actor is like promoting a movie, or they did it for Gabriel Iglesias because he was on like season 6, I believe, of Hot Ones. I forget what season he was in. But a few years later, he came back on Hot Ones to promote Stadium Fluffy, which, if you've never seen Stadium Fluffy, go. It's a really funny comedy special. So, as of right now, we've had 12. It is possible we're going to have a 13th, simply because it really could be number 13. Because one of those guests was a repeat. So right now, without further ado, let's see who this week's guest on Hot Ones is. If we have one. If we have one, that is. Okay. I wonder if I should keep doing like, we've got a Hot Ones guest. We've got a Hot Ones guest. We've got a Hot Ones guest. I wonder who it is. Just like a Blues Clues. I don't know. Well, We're not gonna know unless we try. So, the 13th and pretty sure final guest, Hot Ones guest of season 21 is. I'm gonna look down a second. Okay, let me see if I can scroll down a little bit. I can see it scrolling down the corner of my eye, but I can't see who it is. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. We do have a 13th Hot Ones guest of season 21 and a 25th Hot Ones guest of 2023 and a 306th guest overall this week. And it is Wonder Woman herself, Gal Gadot. My question is, because, I mean, pretty much any actor, any celebrity or actor who's been on Hot Ones is either promoting a book they wrote or a movie that they're about to be in, something along those lines. To my knowledge, I don't think Gal Gadot is doing anything at this specific time. For those of you who don't know who Gal Gadot is, she, I believe she was a beauty contest winner. Hold on, let me look it up real fast. I think she was Miss Israel or something. Right, okay. She's an Israeli. I knew she was an Israeli actress. Did she win? Oh, yeah, she did, okay. In 2004, she won Miss Israel. Okay, so that it's pretty cool. Alrighty. But she got a big breakthrough. Oh, here's the thing. She's in the Fast and Furious movies, specifically oh, it looks like she's probably going to be promoting Fast 10 in 2023. So she's been in the Fast and Furious movies, but let's be real here. You want me to talk about the fact that she is the current actress who plays Wonder Woman. And believe me, I will never forget when it was announced that she was going to be Wonder Woman. Because a lot of fanboys, specifically the Blockbuster Buster who comes to mind, did not like the idea. See, if you've ever seen Gal Gadot, obviously she is a very beautiful woman. We all know this. And much in the same realm of actors like Halle Berry or Channing Tatum, it really does seem like Hollywood is giving beautiful people like really important Hollywood roles. Now, don't misunderstand me. You know, they are beautiful. And they have proven on different occasions that they can act. The problem is, in the very beginning, like the early to mid 2000s, especially when, you know, the internet started becoming more and more popular and people were able to voice our opinions about things, it became very clear that when a beautiful person is in an important role, it doesn't work. You know, it's not that their acting is bad per se, it just doesn't fit. And when Gal Gadot was first cast as Wonder Woman, that's exactly what some people were thinking. Now, on top of all that, the first movie she was in was Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. A while ago, I did a whole video on how I knew the DCEU was going to suck from the time The Dark Knight was in theaters. So, trust me, I felt really bad that Gal Gadot's first appearance as Wonder Woman was going to be in at the time, people were mixed about the DCEU. Because Man of Steel was the only DCEU movie that came out, and let's just say that movie is the reason why I never promote Jesus imagery in my videos. Okay? I'll say that much. And then you had the casting of Ben Affleck as Batman, which I actually didn't mind the idea at all. In fact, here's the thing. The three things that people were complaining about the most prior to the actual release of Batman v Superman were Ben Affleck as Batman, Jeremy Irons as Alfred, and Gal Gadot, obviously, as Wonder Woman. Funny enough, they were the best features of that movie, according to what everyone says. And I believe that. That's why it's so funny to me that's why it's funny. And, then the first Suicide Squad movie came out, that was terrible. A lot of people were horrified at how much the DCEU was screwing up everything. And the next movie on the list was Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman turned out to be one of the best and highest grossing movies of 2017. And I'm not just talking like critics loved I liked Wonder Woman. And the reason why that movie worked is because Gal Gadot's performance was flawless. I mean, here's the thing. Even back in 2017, and keep in mind, yes, while 6 years is a long time, the landscape has changed. Some things haven't. The one thing that hasn't changed is we're in a day and age where, women have more power in a way. Like, yeah, I know some things are still wrong. Like, men get paid more than women. Man sleeps with a lot of women. He's a player. Woman sleeps with a lot of men. She's a quote-unquote slut. That's wrong. That's stupid. I do not agree with that whatsoever. And I'm really glad. And 2017 is when come to think of it, 2017 really was when the Me Too movement really started picking up. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's still a very important, organization. Actually, not a movement. It is still a very important movement. It's a phenomenon. It is. A very important one, I might add. But I think, actually, I'm trying to remember the timeline here. Wonder Woman did come out first, and then the Me Too movement started really picking up around several months later. But in a way, I guess you could say Wonder Woman coming out that year was a sign of what was about to happen. And Gal Gadot crushes Wonder Woman. I never saw Wonder Woman 1984, but I heard people liked it, I think. If I have an opportunity to watch it, I'll definitely give it a watch, and maybe I'll do a movie review on it eventually. But honestly, I firmly and totally believe that Gal Gadot is Wonder Woman. I mean, yeah, I know people watch the old Wonder Woman show with Linda Carter's Wonder Woman, but I mean, Linda Carter herself gave Gal Gadot her blessing. For all intents and purposes, whether you like it or not, Gal Gadot is Wonder Woman. And personally, I think she's really great at it. So, thank you, Gal Gadot, for, in some ways, you actually did keep in mind, Justice League came after Wonder Woman. So, the DCEU kind of died a little bit after that. Actually, I don't really know what kind of state of flux the DCEU is in right now, because it seems like after Zack Snyder's original works, I mean, he did direct Wonder Woman. Who directed Wonder Woman? I forget. But he didn't direct Wonder Woman. But every DCEU movie that came out after Justice League was pretty solid. Aquaman, fairly solid movie. Shazam, fairly solid movie. You got movies like The Flash and, Shazam 2, Fury of the Gods. I heard those are pretty solid. So, here's the thing. And the Blockbuster Bros had a really great analogy for this. Actually, it's an analogy that anyone could tell. People who work in any kind of home building, like roofs and stuff, they would know this saying. But you can't build a house without a good foundation. Take the Marvel Cinematic Universe, for example. Before they even attempted making an Avengers movie, They need several movies, several solidly good movies to build that foundation. And they got it with Iron Man, Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, and Captain America. Obviously, some of those movies are stronger than others, but you still had a good foundation. Meanwhile, the DCEU tried to make a Justice League movie based off of 3 increasingly bad movies and Wonder Woman. I mean, you get 3 Fs plus a C and 3 Fs plus an A, you're not going to get an A. At best, you get a C minus, which a C minus foundation will not give you a good, big finale-like movie like Justice League. Sad but true. However, for all the gripes I've ever given about the DCEU, not once have I ever said that Gal Gadot was bad as Wonder Woman. And there's a reason for that. Gal Gadot is awesome as Wonder Woman. And the fact that she's going to be on Hot Ones, I'm actually really excited for that. I hope you all liked this video. If you did, like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on social media. As always, I am very humble to make this video for all of you guys watching Joe today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. Remember, you guys want to talk to me, take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.